And still on security, Nigeria is reaffirming its commitment to human rights and the protection of civilians, even as it confronts growing security challenges across parts of the country. Vice President Kashim Shettima says the federal government is strengthening both its legal frameworks and security operations to align with international humanitarian standards. TVC News State House correspondent Femi Akonde reports.
Vice President Kashim Shettima says Nigeria remains determined to promote and protect human rights, stressing that safeguarding human dignity is now being integrated into the country's security architecture. Speaking at the opening of the 2026 High-Level International Humanitarian Law Dialogue in Abuja, the Vice President says the Tinubu administration is adopting a balanced approach to tackling insecurity, combining both military action and non-military strategies. The Vice President acknowledges that Nigeria continues to face insurgency and terrorism, but insists the country is committed to global standards in the conduct of warfare, anchored on protecting civilians, humane treatment, and preserving dignity.
Yet, it is also a moment for reflection, a moment to return to the moral center of international humanitarian law. It is sad. IHL exists to provide critical safeguards for human life when it is most vulnerable. Our approach, therefore, remains anchored in three non-negotiable pillars: the protection of civilian populations, the humane treatment of all persons affected by conflict, and the preservation of human dignity even in the most difficult circumstances.
Also speaking, Attorney General of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi, says government is reforming the justice system and embedding humanitarian law into military and law enforcement operations, while translating key laws into local languages for wider understanding.
We ensure our personnel are guided by the precise legal standards of the Geneva Conventions. Furthermore, building upon high-level institutional engagements, we have fostered critical synergy with relevant ministries and heads of agencies whose mandate intersect with humanitarian protections. We are now translating those high-level dialogues into domestic realities by finalizing the legal framework for outstanding IHL treaties and ensuring these life-saving principles are disseminated into local languages, particularly in order to reach those in active conflict zones.
The dialogue, supported by international partners, including the United Nations and the International Committee of the Red Cross, focuses on strengthening Nigeria's compliance with global humanitarian standards. Femi Akonde, TVC News, Abuja.